The Secret of Personal Training. A Fitness Trainer's Handbook to Abundance Through the Law of Attraction. Published by Gatekeeper Press. Copyright 2021 by Denis Ark. All rights reserved. Neither this book nor any parts within it may be sold or reproduced in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means, including information storage and retrieval systems, without permission in writing from the author. The Secret of Personal Training. Chapter 14. Overcoming Adversity. In my years as a small business owner, I've learned that we all lose things or get temporarily defeated by unfortunate circumstances. Some of these events we hardly feel or notice, while others can be detrimental to our psyche and cause pain, stress, and anxiety. Anxiety is a negative energy that needs to be transmuted or worked out. There were countless nights where I woke up and started working on something like writing a chapter of my book, or just picked up a book and read. There were other times where I worked on breathing exercises, meditation, or physical exercise. The bad energy had to transform into good energy. When the energy was expressed, my mind became neutralized and good thoughts started coming back to me. The roller coaster. No matter who you are or what you do, let your mind absorb the fact that life is full of ups and downs. There's no such thing as a perfect life or the perfect business. However, an optimistic perspective creates a good life, one as close to perfection as possible. Nature will continuously test you with the threat of defeat. One of your greatest weapons is knowing that all setbacks, unsuccessful conquests, and losses are temporary. You'll have brought about the best mental attitude or perspective to have in your arsenal when you know this truth. Think about these scenarios. A client keeps canceling. Another client doesn't hit their goals. A different client doesn't renew their membership. The phone hasn't rung in a couple of weeks. The weather is so bad it slows business. The economy crashes and people don't have money to train with you. These are all temporary positions, and each can be considered a momentary defeat. One thing is certain. The situation is only temporary because you'll fly high again. Nature has an infinite number of transactions occurring in every moment, which utilize all natural forces. These transactions affect different people simultaneously, creating varying circumstances throughout all life. We all know that life is full of ups and downs, and you have to expect them as you gain momentum. To overcome adversities, you must magnify your projection of power. Courage, strength, wisdom, and abundance are the effects of the power that resides within you. Conversely, all of life's damaging effects are the result of mental weakness. Weakness is the lack and limitation of strength. To overcome any weakness is simply to develop strength, and we accomplish this through exercise, physical, mental, and spiritual exercise. Regardless of whether physical, mental, or spiritual, we apply our knowledge to the exercise and things tend to get better. Knowing something doesn't make you stronger, but applying what you know does. I hope by this point you're fully aware that abundance doesn't fall out of the sky. The knowledge of abundance is only half of securing harmonious conditions for ourselves. Taking action is the second half. When we become fully aware of our connection to the natural laws of life and utilize them in connection with our purpose, our objective desires and harmonious conditions materialize. In my experience, business always gets better. It increases. New doors open. Different opportunities present themselves, and all channels are free and clear for you to keep receiving more and greater things. The great law of attraction is in full operation at this juncture, and we find that the things we seek are seeking us. With this knowledge and application transferred to physical, mental, and spiritual exercise, we gain a new perspective. everything in life has a deeper and fuller meaning. We see the connections of natural laws everywhere, and we recognize that with every loss, we always gain something in return. These rhythmic patterns are recurring cycles in nature. If you're happy and grateful, you'll continue to attract conditions to feel thankful for. If something terrible happens, you'll bounce back strong. There will always be situations that test your merit, because with every fortune comes misfortune. You can't have one without the other. If you're unhappy and feel bad all the time, but something good eventually comes your way, you'll only see the negative side and continue to attract more sorrow, sickness, and poverty. The ups and downs are a part of life's roller coaster ride. Try not to be too hard on yourself or allow yourself to feel terribly disappointed if things aren't going your way at the moment. Every circumstance is a fleeting moment in time. You may expect to have a certain thing at a certain time and not get it when you want it, which appears like a defeat or failure. Hold your faith strong, and you'll find that everything comes to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You're never a failure unless you want to be. At this point, hopefully you have a clearer and deeper understanding of how the natural law of attraction governs your world, mind, and body. Everyone has experienced or will experience some form of defeat. This unfortunate circumstance occurs in many different ways and for various reasons. No matter the situation, occasion, or result, you must understand that every adversity that we face in life is a stepping stone towards something else that may benefit you in the long run. You may not fully understand my words at this time, so please allow me to illustrate. If you were to go into a deep analysis of your life and the lives of others, you would mainly discover that there are no exceptions to the natural laws of nature, including those of adversity. We all experience defeat, and we can all create success from our setbacks and unsuccessful conquests. A client who has eaten poorly all his life and neglected his health clogs his arteries and has a massive heart attack. Even with the odds against him, nature decides to give him a second chance. His near-death experience puts his life into perspective, and he decides to change the cause of his destructive nature. He begins to eat right, exercise, treat others kindly, and gratitude fills his heart with happiness. Years later, he's in the best shape of his life, and his mind, body, and spirit connection is the strongest it's ever been. His new attitude has created a joyful well-being thanks to his well-doing. This lesson teaches us that you can make a success out of failure. One of the most important messages I can convey as a guide for you on your personal training journey is how to convert your setbacks into something greater, which comes from not accepting defeat in the first place. Possessing the right mental attitude allows an individual to refuse to accept any setback as anything other than a temporary position. This mind frame will help you develop the spirit and willpower to look upon an unfavorable position as a simple challenge and an obstacle you need to overcome. The moment, the situation, or the circumstance is simply the realization that your plan or strategy was faulty and needed adjustment. In my opinion, all adjustments stem from persistence, which is the only attribute that will help you overcome the obstacles or adversity within a circumstance. All temporary defeats can transform into victory. Wealth is the successor of power. When your mind develops in such a way, you'll come to understand that there are no limitations in life. When we set up this powerful way of thinking in our minds, it becomes permanent, and we can overcome any obstacle or go over any boundary into the next plane of success. The Secret of Personal Training. Chapter 15. Conclusion. If you keep positive thoughts in your mind, with a feeling of gratitude, and plant constructive seeds in all of your actions, success is imminent. Have faith in yourself, your purpose, and carry out your life's mission. If you believe you deserve the best, then you'll enjoy getting it. But be sure to give your best in all your efforts, because what you give is what you'll get back. When you're on the path to prosperity, you'll exude happiness and gratitude that will radiate from your entire being. You'll feel joy when you engage in what you love doing. When you do your job well and provide service with honesty, integrity, and mutual benefit, the rewards include abundance, money, and friendships that last a lifetime. Always strive for excellence by honoring yourself and your clients through discipline. Live by your core principles and values. Keep a positive mental attitude and always stay optimistic that the natural laws of attraction and compensation are working for you to overcome any adversity that you may face in life. Follow the principles outlined in this book, and you'll find that everything comes to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way. If you can think and act in the ways I've described, you'll enjoy great wealth, excellent health, tremendous prosperity, copious abundance, limitless success, and joyful happiness. The end.